Well, welcome to Raised in Alaska. Today finds Lily and I out looking for moose sheds in the way backcountry. This is an area that I've traveled in before that I'd really hoped we would find some sheds in, and so we're going to spend the day looking for sheds. We'll see what happens. Okay, so we've made it partway here, and the snow's gotten really punchy. It's early, but it's above freezing right now. Tightened up a little bit last night probably, but it's still above freezing and the snow's horrible. So I'm going to switch out of my micro spikes and go to snowshoes to make it across here. Hopefully. I was hoping to make it all the way in and skitter across the snow here, but it's just a mess. So hopefully that'll do it. Well, I'm fighting a cold. I don't know if you can tell by my voice or not. And so we're about halfway to the shed hunting place. My cold is really making it so I'm laboring harder than I should, and snowshoes don't help, and then the snowshoes are punching through, which isn't obviously optimal, but without snowshoes it would be really, really difficult. I wouldn't even go if I didn't have snowshoes on. And so we'll keep trudging forward, and I think we're gonna make it. I don't think we'll give up. We'll see. I'm looking for places to put game cameras. This looks like it's wore down. And look over here. This, to me, is probably a rut pit from last fall. And so, obviously there's been moose in here. We've reached the place I want to look for sheds. I've taken my backpack rain cover out and just hanging it around this tree, and that's kind of my marker, so I'll be able to find my pack. I'm dropping my pack here. Came in, it probably weighs like 30 pounds or so, and so it's nice to have it off my back. And we'll take a look around in here and see what's here. This will probably be a very short video because I'll show you a couple of things I suspect, but I don't think I'm going to find any sheds probably, but hopefully we learn something about moose again today. This is the same place we were at about a month ago probably, and then there was a lot of snow, and today there's not a lot of snow, as we'll see as we move through here. Moose scat. One of the things that I try to do is look along trails, because obviously moose scat again here. Because obviously the moose has a trail in here, then it's more likely to be traveling on that, and if they spend more time traveling in an area, then they're more likely to drop their horns there. Now you can see that all the grass from last fall has been laid down flat. There's a little bit of snow left. The green is just starting to come through. This is really like the optimal time to be looking for moose horns, just because, moose antlers, excuse me. Because in just a few weeks, the grass here will be a foot tall, and then you won't be able to see anything. So moose has come through here. Last time I was in here, I found a bone as well. Look at this. There's one pile, another pile, another pile, another pile, another pile. You'd think there's got to be an antler around here somewhere. There's another bone that's much smaller. I saw something over here. I'm sure it's nothing. Another pile of poo. Another pile of poo. Another pile of poo. What I saw sticking out of the ground was that stick right there. Another bone here. Well, I've put in a few miles here. We're gonna have a little lunch, kind of work our way out of here, looking as we go. It kind of sort of makes me think that maybe there's plenty of sun in here. Lily got her own sandwich today. What you said? Good girl. We were out hiking a couple weeks ago, and all I took for Lily were a couple dog bones. And she saw another dog on the trail whose mommy had made him a sandwich. And Lily kind of thought she was getting ripped off. We think that there's most certainly moose in here during the winter, and I said this in my last moose shed video. This is the same location basically, except the snow's melted off in most places. Found a couple of bones. Last time I found a bone, I don't know, a half mile or 3/4 of a mile away from where I found the 2 bones this morning. I think the ones I found this morning were older probably. I don't think it's the same animal. Obviously something died in here. It's common that bull moose group up together in the wintertime in bachelor herds. And so if a person was to happen upon a place where a bachelor herd had been, it might be like the holy grail. Can you sit? The holy grail of moose horns. Can you shake? Oh, you're gonna lay down so pretty? How could somebody say no to that, huh? Be like the holy grail of horns, and that'd be pretty awesome. But we're not going to find it on this ridge today. I have put in a lot of miles. I didn't grid this off or anything because there's so much area. I just worked one ridge and another ridge, and I worked where there wasn't snow and went down fingers of snowless areas and whatnot back and forth in here. I bet that I've probably spent 3 hours back. I don't know that I learned anything spectacularly new about moose. It kind of reinforces my idea that this place probably isn't a bachelor herd wintering ground, which I kind of knew, kind of thought the last time I came in here, but I'm more inclined to believe it now. But it was still a really fantastic trip out. It's a gorgeous day. Lily needed the exercise. Can you shake? Oh, that's a good girl. Hey, want some water? It's going to be couple 3 hours to get out of here, so I got a bit of time ahead of me still. So we're going to finish here and probably hit the trail, kind of work our way out. I probably won't video anything out because it's going to be uneventful. You know, here's another pile of moose poo. Wow, that's exciting, right? And so probably won't video anymore. So I'll say right now, thanks for coming along. We, Lily and I, always appreciate you coming along with us in our adventures. Check that out. I nearly walked past that. Hey, Lils, come here. Check this out. Check this out. What is that? Yeah, good girl. Good girl. You should go find one of those. Here. Go get that. I'd like to make her into a shed dog. Wouldn't that be awesome? You could tell how much she cared about that. Well, that's pretty cool. I was really hoping to find his great-great-grandfather when you come out to go looking for sheds. Oh, good girl. Good girl. Yes, good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Can you find his grandfather? Yeah, when you go out looking for sheds, you always kind of sort of hope to get one that you need a wheelbarrow to get home. But any shed is a good shed, right? Hey, Bells. Yeah, good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. Go find another one of those. What we're going to do is we're going to drop my pack right here and go like 100 yards and just circle this around and see if maybe we can find the other shed. Well, we've probably spent 45 minutes here looking around, seeing, kind of circling this area, going up and down the hill, following any trails that we could find, hoping that we would find the other one too. That, I mean, it'd be nice to have a match set, but again, I was hoping for one that I needed a wheelbarrow for. But again, any shed is better than no shed, and you always have to see if you can find the match set. So thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. We probably will not turn the camera back on now, this time at least, because I don't think we'll find anything. But if we do find something, we'll most certainly share it. So thanks for coming along today. We always appreciate your time.